The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Et salut à tous, c'est Truncal, on se retrouve à nouveau dans la Metal Gear Saga pour Metal Gear Solid de Twin Snakes, le remake GameCube de MGS1. Parce que j'avais pas envie de faire MGS1 parce que la maniabilité elle est dégueulasse, voilà. Et que tant qu'à faire, avoir des cinématiques un peu plus léchées, c'est pas plus mal. J'espère que vous allez bien.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Et parce qu'il est un poil plus facile aussi. Et qu'on a les contrôles de MGS2, c'est-à-dire on peut tirer en courant, tout ça, tirer en vue subjective, des trucs un peu plus fifou que dans MGS1 de base. Par contre, la musique n'est plus la même, du coup.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you.
Ok.
If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able
Ok, oui, bah oui, nouveauté, le codec
Okay, I'm ready to
n'existait pas dans les autres. Enfin, dans Metal Gear et Metal Gear 2, il n'y a pas vraiment de codec, mais bref. Alors oui, donc, c'est Start plus A. Pour le codec. Parce que oui, la manette GameCube, parce qu'on est sur GameCube, la manette GameCube, il n'y a pas de touche select. Ça doit être une des seules manettes Nintendo sans touche select. Hein. Alors. Le M9, parfait. Oui, alors... Start A. C'est vachement pratique.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
D'accord. Bruti. Et donc oui, dans celui-là aussi on a le M9, ce qui fait que le jeu est un peu plus facile. Évidemment, évidemment, pile au moment où je sors. Ah, tu fais des roulades et tout. Et donc normalement là, si je fais... Et je dois même pouvoir les porter. Voilà. Ouais, ça c'est je crois des trucs qu'il n'y avait pas dans le premier. Ah, par contre je sais pas si est-ce que je peux le choper direct? Tu vas où? Ah, tu ne m'auras jamais. Ah oui, par contre, ouais, la manette, elle vibre un peu. La musique est un peu plus funky que dans l'épisode PlayStation. Mais bon. Oh mon Dieu. Donc on est en Alaska, hein, du coup. Sur l'île fictive de Shadow Moses. L'ombre de Moïse.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Je sais.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
D'accord.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Ouais, best chance, bon.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living
Puis elle est
legend
mignonne
like
aussi.
yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
Voilà.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Ah oui, vas-y. Fais-nous un tuto sur les mécanismes qu'on connaît déjà.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First,
Oui, oui.
I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status.
Ok.
My frequency is 140.96.
Ok.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data.
Oui, c'est elle qui va nous faire sauvegarder.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can
Ouais, ouais.
find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll
Oh.
hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Est-ce qu'on peut jouer? Presque.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
C'est bon? C'est bon, c'est Metal Gear, hein, les cinématiques, tout ça. Ok, alors, tout à l'heure, ça m'a fait marrer, il disait, oui, alors les gardes, attention, ils ont été modifiés génétiquement, ils ont un champ de vision hors du commun et tout, alors qu'on sait très bien que dans MGS, les gardes, ils sont complètement aveugles. Je trouvais ça très drôle. Alors, vous voyez, hein, à l'époque, c'était nouveau, c'est vrai, il y a des empreintes de pas et tout. C'est fifou. Alors ça, c'est des chaff grenades. On aura besoin, mais pas tout de suite. Enfin, je crois, je sais plus, en fait.
A surveillance camera.
Oh mon dieu! Ici, y a rien. Ici, y a rien. Ici, y a rien. Et ici, y a une caméra. C'est embêtant. Donc on va plutôt passer... Comment on se baisse? C'est pas comme ça qu'on se baisse, c'est comme ça. Ah, il faut que je me fasse au contrôle de... Faut que je me fasse au contrôle GameCube, hein.
Just imagining things.
Bien sûr que oui, tu t'imagines des choses. Gros dégoûtant. Non, j'ai pas le temps. On peut passer notre vie à discuter, quoi. Et donc, ouais, sur PS1, il n'y avait pas le M9. Donc on était vraiment à poil. Et on n'avait pas d'arme tranquillisante dans le jeu, je crois. Oui.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller.
Ah, McDonald Miller.
It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment.
Ah ouais, ça c'est
I've lived in
sûr.
Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Ok. Donc voilà, Kazuhira Miller, hein, McDonnell Miller. Kazuhira. On n'avait pas revu depuis MGS5 du coup. C'est compliqué. C'est compliqué la timeline. Hein.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah, and they say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Il y a donc un autre intrus. C'est fou. Ah oui, aussi dans MGS1 PlayStation, on a une toute petite barre de vie au début. Elle augmente au fur et à mesure, là je pense qu'elle est totale. Alors là le jeu il est en facile parce que je m'en rappelle vraiment pas. En vrai. Non, c'est par là. Je me rappelle pas du tout, je l'ai fait qu'une fois le jeu sur PlayStation. Enfin sur PC en fait, je fais la version PC. Oui.
Press the action button to drop down.
Putain, merci. Le bouton d'action. Ok. Faut que je m'habitue, hein, parce que Y... Ah, une chaff grenade, parfait. Merde. Ah ah! Le Socom. Donc le pistolet, le Mark 23. Hein. Pour ceux qui connaissent. Cours vite le bâtard. Alors en vrai, il suffit de ramper sur les... ramper, ok. Ramper c'est Y, X. Putain, c'est bordel les contrôles. Sur le... c'est X, donc c'est à droite, alors que sur PlayStation c'est X, donc c'est en bas. Ça va être très très compliqué. Est-ce que je peux le fumer? Oui? Non? Parfait. Oh, c'est dégueulasse. Ah, c'est dégueulasse. Une ration. Ok. Il y a encore du monde? Ah, vous faites chier. Bon, voilà, les caméras, c'est un peu compliqué. Hein. J'aurais dû mettre une chauffe. Ça doit être là. Donc apparemment, il y a une jeune femme emprisonnée. Donc on va aller voir, elle a peut-être des infos, on sait jamais. Oh putain. Oui.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Ah bah parfait. Ah tiens, il y a un truc ici, non? Alors c'est ici normalement que sur le speedrun en fait on fait bugger le jeu. En gros, le mec rentre à moitié dans le conduit et se lève et en fait ça fait bugger le jeu et le mec il zappe 7 boss. Normal. Ok, quelque chose ici? D'accord, une salle de... ok. D'interrogatoire ou je ne sais guère. Oui, je sais, il faut appuyer sur le bouton d'action. Voilà. Ah, fermez-la. Ah, c'est Metal Gear Solid. Hein. Le codec est beaucoup moins présent dans le 4. Oh, des munitions.
Kind of damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Une scène de pipi, ou de caca, ça dépend du MGS, mais c'est important. Ah, c'est bien du M9, ça c'est cool. Faut que je m'habitue, c'est au stick de la manette GameCube. Il est un peu sensible. Petit cul de Snake.
A woman. Not him.
Effectivement.
Who's that?
Je suis Batman.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Super.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Pardon?
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves.
Génial.
We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Ah merde.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Oh, jeu ninja. Sam Fisher, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?